Good evening, everyone. Welcome to New Era 2. It's your boy, Cousin Boneless.
Here with Moke.
We have turned Regen, Team Regen, into a patchwork production, unfortunately for them. So we're going to be getting into this topic very, very shortly.
There is now a paywall. You must follow twitter.com/patchworkgg if you want to watch the remainder of the stream, but that's fine.
I respect it. Our topic looks pretty stacked. We're getting started very, very shortly with a massive game between Nades and Naxdy.
Nades and Naxdy. So we've got, I would say, in terms of the seeding of the event, you got the big hitters like Lucretio out of the tournament. You got Carnage in losers, not winners side, and you got
Rambos.
Rambos is still in, but there is a player who I've heard people talking about for a long time before this event came around, and it's my boy Naxdy.
My guy's making
the Northeast Snake player. He's basically seeded about, I think he was what, 8th, 9th seed coming to this event. And he was
seeded to get 9th, yeah.
So that was the thing, seeded to not even make top 8, and he's proven, I would say, some people right by making the run all the way into winner's side of top 8. So he's guaranteed at least 5th, and I think it's basically the case of can he keep going. Meanwhile, his opponent, Nades.
So here's the thing, right? We're talking about how Naxdy is someone who's talked about quite often.
Yeah.
I feel like Nades was definitely discussed very, very similarly. Like he's a player that has a lot of gravitas in the Scottish scene.
Exactly.
And it's like, how does that prove to be the case in the wider UK scene? At the moment, it's obviously proved to be well because both these guys found themselves in winning semis. Game 1 going on to Pokemon Stadium 2.
Yeah. Quick bit of backstory, the final bit of context. I'm pretty sure these guys have played before, and correct me if I'm wrong, Naxdy won 3-0.
Yeah. Naxdy has beaten a lot of the big boys here that were at the tournament in a kind of university-based series.
Of course, won,
pretty much every set. Didn't drop a set, only dropped like one game. So Naxdy probably the favourite going into this so far. But Nades, that being said, he's definitely got a little bit of a lead so far.
There's going to be a lot of explosions, a lot of projectiles flying around, which I think generally will suit Snake. I mean, generally when you fight Snake, you got to play his game. And I think Naxdy is definitely one of the Snakes I've seen who he kind of basically sets the tone. He sets the tempo, basically. In the sense that he just, if he needs to do Snake things for 8 minutes, which is basically, he can camp with grenades, he can kind of use his absurd frame data when he needs to, he'll do it. He'll grind out the optimal aspects of Snake. So I can expect to see some pretty optimal stuff from Naxdy.
And this is the thing, both these characters are designed to be very kind of zone-based characters, right? And Naxdy definitely utilizing pretty much everything for that with Snake, even though he has got some pretty good CQC tools. But Toon Link, generally speaking, that's not the guy who's going to be batting right in front of you. He's going to be throwing out his own kind of stuff as well. So we're going to very much see a quite slow, meticulous, and methodical game, throwing out a lot of different projectiles. I mean, it's proven to be a testament. We're a minute and a half in and we've not even seen stop loss yet.
There's a lot of stuff on the screen right now.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on.
That is the game. It's like, honestly, it's more so a test of movement for these two guys. Like, there's bombs flying around, there's arrows, there's grenades, there's all sorts, there's stuff. I mean, they're just projectiles, basically. So it's how good these guys can move around.
Both these characters, Toon Link, generally speaking, quite a light character, so I'd struggle to say both these characters probably on kill percent at this point.
Yeah, how is Nate's going to actually get the kill here? He's been trying, he's had like a few solid hits here and there, but it's at 164.
Yeah, Toon Link, generally speaking, is not a character that can easily find a kill. He doesn't have many kill confirms or anything like that. He's not like Young Liquid or anything like that. But then.
And then Naxdy on the other side. So
up throw? Oh no, he's gone for the
forward throw.
Up throw probably a little bit, because Snake is obviously very heavy, but Nade's getting the kill with the up air.
But that's the thing, it's like these two characters, if it's a war of attrition, the war of attrition is generally going to be won by Snake because he's a big boy. He lives for a while, man.
Yes, that's
so, like, look at that. He lived to, what, 180, 174%, whereas Nades, I mean, still pretty high percent in all fairness, but I think we might see some earlier kills, I think, from Naxdy this time.
I mean, both these characters really thrive on just, like, getting lots and lots of chip damage with things like arrows, bombs for Toon Link, and then grenades for Snake. Like, we're going to be seeing a lot of that. We're not going to be seeing, like, massive strings from either of these characters, I don't feel. And, like, so far in the game, it feels like it's very even. Even though it was like Nades getting a lot of percent on Naxdy, generally speaking, I feel like they've got very similar game plans in terms of what they're actually trying to do with the stage in particular.
Yeah, I think I watched Nades. There's a couple of situations. I think he wants to try and get a bit more percent off his ledge trapping.
Yeah.
Like, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
Toon Link's more of a zoning character, but I don't think necessarily has better ledge trapping tools than Snake. Not many characters can say that, if any, some would argue. Oh my god! The boomerang did not trade favorably there.
Did not work out for your man Nades there at all.
It wasn't coming back.
Okay. Tries to get the read roll. The roll read, should I say.
Oh, he's betting it all. He's betting it all.
It's worth it doing it because Toon Link, a very, very light character, that would probably have killed.
Oh, yeah.
That
Especially
would've
because,
killed.
like, I
that
don't be
move
taking
is
his
strong
jump.
as hell as well.
Oh.
Spike hitbox on that is strong as
Oh,
hell.
he stuck him.
Ooh.
He is stuck.
He got footstool down there and he got footstool onto the... Oh, okay.
This is what I mean, ladies and gentlemen. Optimal Snake. You're going to see some shenanigans. You're going to see some Snake shenanigans and up tilt.
Yeah.
A lot of up tilt as well.
And this is the kind of problem that Nades will find himself in because, like, obviously at this kind of percent, he's the one who has to engage. He's the one who has to approach. And it's like, Toon Link just can't do that a lot of the time, right? And this is the thing, Naxdy's just kind of out
there we go.
patienting him a lot of the time. But he gets the kill confirmed with the bomb
I might be wrong here, but I think the bomb forward air percent, I mean, I feel like that was quite, it was 156 and it was still connecting as like a true combo.
Yeah,
so
for sure. That was, maybe that's just consistent.
Yeah,
maybe just
it might be
consistent
set.
with characters like Snake.
Might be set. Don't see too many Toon Links around the parts in the UK
Yeah,
or in general.
That's what I mean. It's not really a popular character. I suppose that in itself lends credence to why Nades has done so well a little bit, like having that matchup in familiarity. But this is the thing, Naxdy's not unfamiliar with this matchup. He's got Lobby, who's a very, very competent Toon Link in his region as well from the NE, so he knows this matchup.
Oh, that's got to be it.
Unfortunately for Nades, in that game one, as you've probably seen, not ideal.
Even when the little Nikita's just moving around, it can be really slow. But as soon as it hits, it just disappears.
You just
disappear straight off the screen.
You're done. You're dead.
So as expected, I mean, I say as expected, Naxdy takes game one. I mean, it was a case of he got the lead and just ran with it. Just completely ran with it in every sense. I'm trying to think. I don't want to get too far ahead. It almost sounds defeatist, but just for the sake of argument, does Nades have any other characters? Because there was moments in that game, it looked a little bit.
I haven't seen any other characters that Nades has. However, the counter pick of Town City, I like the idea. Definitely allows him to breathe a little bit more.
Yeah.
On that, like, I'm not gonna lie, that game of Stadium looked like chaos. But now that you've got like the overarching platforms that are hanging over the ledge of Town and City, at least you can take a step back, a little bit higher than obviously the PS platforms as well. So Nades could definitely reset to that platform as you've seen him doing this early stage of the game.
I also think just a little bit as well that Nades isn't really killing off the top too often. Generally with Snake, I mean, Town City, I mean, it's got a higher ceiling now this game, but the side blast ones are a little bit nicer than on Pokemon Stadium.
Sure.
So maybe those bomb fair confirms are going to be killing a little bit, well, a little bit earlier hopefully than 156, which was what it was last time.
Okay, Nades is doing pretty well in this game. I mean, this is kind of playing out in a very similar way to that game one on PS2, to be honest, where Nades just got, well, he had a slight lead, but then it's just about getting that kill, Mike. It's just about getting that kill and making sure that all this percent isn't going to waste, because you don't want to be killing Snake consistently at 150%.
I mean, let's be real. There's stuff flying around. For the first minute of every game, there's going to be stuff flying around. The percents are going to go up, and then the bit that matters is the first minute is just like, it happens. Yeah, they're gonna throw stuff at each other. They're gonna get hit by it because you can't avoid it. You can't avoid it all. This is where it's important. This is where games are won and lost. And just like that, he got the confirm, I think, from a projectile, but he missed the forward air.
Oh, gets the Zed, but really good tech in. But the back throw is going to do it for Nades. Okay.
I think a bit clumsy movement there from Naxdy there. I think the kind of the back throw grab, he stayed in shield a little bit too long. I think it was maybe slow to react.
Yeah.
Oh.
Good knowledge there from Nades, knowing how to delay his up B so that he would make sure to not collide with the Nikita. But unfortunately, C4 just there. Big chilling, and Nades was not ready for it.
All right, so, and again, this is the same as the first one. They're going to trade hits for a while.
It's just chip damage. It's just chip damage for the first 120% for both these characters.
The first minute of this match, it didn't matter. It just didn't matter. But it mattered when they got the kill, pretty much. Pretty much. Oh, but that C4, actually, when that explodes, not only does it kill really early, but it does some big boy damage.
Damage.
All right, here we go. Oh, combining with the grenade there off the down throw. Really smart stuff from Nades. Oh.
And you'll see Naxdy do that quite a lot in his neutral, where he'll just lay grenades down, and then if he gets any kind of throw or anything like that, he's happy to just take the trade with the grenade because the knockback isn't actually too bad.
Oh, and their Town and City perhaps coming in to save Nades there. The up tilt, not quite getting the kill there on Nades.
Yeah, definitely one of the pieces of the logic I'm sure Nades was a fan of, knowing that Town has a bit of a higher ceiling.
I love that option from Naxdy. I know there is like a sort of optimal flow chart to what you can do off Snake down throw. He down threw and then just sort of put the C4 just to kind of get it on the ground, and then like F tilted just to kind of cover the, I guess, the neutral go.
Yeah, for sure.
Kind of smart. And Dev, just like we said before, exactly what's happened. Oh, and there it is, chasing him. Naxdy did not want to be stuck on that platform. He's just like kind of almost by instinct goes for the panic up B. Nades was able to respond, but then it's just reset to neutral again. This is an even game. This has been as even as my friend Stevie could see.
Very good. Very good.
That's some content right there.
Oh, okay. It goes for the down air there. This is the thing with Naxdy's landing in particular. Like, it's been very, very difficult for a lot of players to really kind of punish Naxdy's landing because of the way he recovers. He recovers so high a lot of the time, and he's really, really good with his B reverse grenades and C4s.
Yeah, I don't really know if Toon Link can really chase.
That's what I mean.
It
like,
can chase.
can't really do much about it, but like obviously the one time he got stuck on the platform, Nades made him suffer for it.
All right, so here we are.
Up
high percent.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
He went for the stick of the grenade there for the C4. I think he just missed it though.
All right, so Nades in the corner, trying to move towards center. He's getting some of the way there.
This is bad for Nades. This is a bad situation for Nades. You
He
have
seems
the
a bit
ledge.
trapped. Oh, but he's accidentally crossed up. Or
that roll was really dangerous from Naxdy, but he's got away from it unpunished.
Trying to snipe him out with the bombs, but Town and City give it.
Yeah. Oh, that's such a big commitment. That's going to be it.
That's a commitment.
Big commitment there from Nades to go for that up B.
Miss input or just like soul
I think
read?
he just went for it, honestly.
Yeah.
I think he just went for it.
I'm sick and tired of waiting for this snake to land. And he just went for it.
I'm sick of these mother freaking snakes in this mother freaking town.
I mean, this is the situation we thought we might find ourselves in. Like I said, 3-0 last time. I've not, basically, Nades in his, I guess, short history playing against Naxdy, not taking a game, still not taking a game, 2-0 down, back to Town and City.
I mean, here's the thing, it's not as if this was written, like, so far in Naxdy's favor.
No,
like,
in
they've been
fairness,
very close games.
Yeah.
And it's just been that one or two interactions where Naxdy's just been able to benefit. Obviously, very crucial interactions, and that's the thing that really much defines people who are going to win the era and people who don't, right?
Yeah.
But we'll see if Nades can actually utilize those interactions a little bit stronger in this game 3. He needs to, otherwise he loses.
It's tricky because like I can't help but think that second game just then really even. They both got to high percent. They both killed each other within like a really short period of time. So like they traded stocks back and forth. No one really got a chance to sort of spiral a lead, unlike the first game, which is where Naxdy was able to win a bit more convincingly. But then you can trade stocks back and forth. It's who gets the sort of, I guess, the final trade. Like who takes stock number 3? Okay, what's the punish?
On that up B
what's
there.
the punish?
Oh! Okay.
Read again.
My guy went for something big there. Something fierce. I like that choice, though, with the forward air. That was nice.
I'm not going to lie. I was like, okay, he's whiffed a really laggy move. Naxdy's just the key is a turn.
Yeah, exactly.
In terms of
He's just like, what do I do here? It's just like that woman who's got like all of the equations around her. It's just like, what do I do next? So many decisions.
And that's the thing, Naxdy, he has the capacity to do that.
Oh, good parry.
Nice.
B, out of shield.
Excellent. Excellent stuff.
Yeah. Okay, Nade's getting the first. Okay, that's important. But he needs to
keep the lead.
He needs to keep the lead for a little bit longer, man, because it's been two situations where he's taken the first stock in game 2 and in this game, and the stock's just depleted instantly.
Yeah.
It's not great. It's not great to see if you're a Nades fan.
Yeah.
That being said, he's winning a lot of the trades so far at the 76%, only to 24. But
yeah,
as you said, the kind of preamble doesn't mean much until you get into the big conversation of who's getting the kill first.
Yeah. I also feel that like even though Nades has the percent lead, there's enough time on the clock. Like it's not like Nades can just be like, okay, I don't have to approach now.
For sure, yeah.
Naxdy can still set up some snake shenanigans, like just kind of throw grenades. I think he might even win the camping game. Nearly killed him at 100.
Oh no!
He's back.
Very good recovery. Very good recovery. And he gets him with the bomb forward there.
Oh, he wants the bomb to explode, like his life depends on it.
Good landing again from Naxdy. People aren't punishing Naxdy's landings at all here. And in fact, it's a very big struggle, to be fair, with Snake's tools that he's got. With his B reverse as well.
In fairness to Nades, he seems to have a good understanding of he's used the grenade a few times off that down throw. Smashing grab, I think, but Toon Link's grab is slow.
Ooh, tries to throw the bomb at the Nikita, but unfortunately Nikita goes straight through it.
Oh, but
there's your forward smash.
Did you see Naxdy nodding head like, yeah,
all right.
nice.
You can take that.
Yeah. I respect it. What I also really like, it's just a little detail with Snake players that I'm seeing Naxdy do, is that sometimes he actually B reverses the grenade, so he's holding it behind him. Yeah. Which means that it actually, if the other player hits the Snake, it's more likely the grenade will go up, or blow up rather. Okay.
Ooh, we're coming straight onto stage that time. I don't think Nades was ready for that. It's the first time Naxdy's been able to air dodge straight onto stage rather than ledge or trying to get to the top.
Oh, doing some tricky bomb plate, misses the fair, and then he's like, I need to land. Oh.
And just like this, again, we're in that same situation.
It's not looking good, but
Actually,
right, he has to land. He needs to make this count.
Oh, yeah, went for the
dodges.
up air. Committed to an up air there, but you have to at that percent. You want to challenge Naxdy when he's trying to land like that, man.
Actually went for the up tilt there, but the down air just about able to break through. Shenanigans.
He's so close.
Oh, he's just doing it. Up tilt, forward tilt.
Naxdy's pressing buttons on his shield, and Nades not giving in.
Oh, great
Nades
air
gets the
dodge.
back air.
Great air dodge, but he gets it through, tries to land.
Oh no, this is scary now for Nades.
Is he going to be on the board? What's the
forward throw?
He's not got a kill option. Is he going to go for another up B?
He do. No,
that's going to be it. That's got to be it.
Yeah,
that's got to be
well
it.
done to Nades to get that game.
Scotland popping off a little bit for their boy. Nades finally takes a game from Naxdy.
And again, this is the kind of thing, like, towards the end of that game, you really saw Nades challenging the way that Naxdy lands. And this is the thing, like, a lot of people, when they play against Naxdy that I've seen so far, they'll wait on the ground to see how he lands. But Nades is straight up getting in the air, throwing bombs, throwing out his up air because it's got the lingering hitbox, trying to do something to at least make Naxdy think, like, okay, there's going to be something that's going for me here.
It's an aggressive, it's basically
a bit more
aggressive chasing.
Exactly, exactly. Right. And whilst it might not hit Snake necessarily, at least it's making him think a little bit more about it.
Yeah, it's like you're not going to hit them all every single time, but like eventually you're going to get the mix-up where the up air does land. And he got it there, man. It was, as we've said before, the game played out relatively similar to the last game, just sort of high percent trade stocks.
Yep.
Sort of a last hit situation. Who's going to find the finishing blow? That's pretty much the game in a nutshell. And
that's the thing, like, towards the end of that game 3 in particular, you saw Naxdy really just pressing a lot of buttons on shield.
Yeah.
I feel like Nades is definitely going to keep that in memory and definitely try and utilize that if we get into that situation again.
Okay, here's the ledge trap. And I think in one of the previous games, talking about how Naxdy might be able to get a bit more off the ledge trap, but I think Nades is actually quite creative with the way he's mixing up the way he gets off the ledge, especially if he has a bomb
up there.
Speaking of bombs, confirm that into an aerial. That's what he needs. Only 78% on him.
Yeah,
can he
just
needs to grow this lead. He needs to grow the lead.
Off this now. Oh, he's already doing a better job.
Oh my god. How much damage did he just take?
That was like grenade into C4 into back air.
He couldn't do anything.
Nades is dead. Naxdy is insane. Oh my god.
Oh, look at this damage. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Naxdy feeling himself a little bit with that.
Oh,
tries to go for the down air. Does clip the C4.
Oh.
Okay, this is a weird situation.
What's going on?
Somehow,
there's a lot of explosions.
Both these characters on 80 to 90%. In a matter of seconds.
That's 40 seconds. Stocks have traded, and they've both got 100% in like 30 seconds.
I don't know what just happened, but I'm fine.
Oh, yeah, that's it. The ledge trapping coming in good this time. Gets the grab hold into the lingering up smash forward down.
There's your bomb into forward air again.
Forward air, but it's not even close to killing.
Yeah, not on that side of the battlefield.
Oh,
yeah, I like the idea there from Nades.
Ran out of stage, I think.
He's there proving to be a little bit of a decent asset in this matchup so far. I've definitely seen him throw it out quite a lot. Naxdy's not really been able to challenge him too much.
Wow. Bold F smash there.
It's like all the way from the back, just swoops him all the way with that forward smash.
Fair to fair. On net to net. Oh, okay, excellent. Gets the roll away.
It's bread and butter Snake stuff when you play on Battlefield in particular.
Oh, where are you going?
Jesus, Naxdy is moving right now, man.
All right, ledge trapping situation.
Yeah.
The ledge trapping is so strong this game from Naxdy.
Just ran up and shielded in his face, tried to force out some kind of grab, and he just hit him with all of the different projectiles.
Oh god, where's it going? It's not looking good here for Nades. 150. We're even going to get to the percent, as we know, where Snake can down throw, up tilt to confirm.
And that's it.
Doesn't even need the up tilt because the up smash is going to land. Naxdy's going to take, I would say, a relatively convincing. Some close games in there, but I would say generally convincing performance. And that, correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Covers and Boneless, that puts Naxdy in winners finals.
Winners finals for Naxdy. It's not something that a lot of people expected initially.
Quick side, we got the MC himself, Mr. Etano Circus, holding it down on the mic.
Oh yes, sir, my man at the MC. Let's go.